Celine was genuinely kind. When she heard what Seraphine had done to herself, she packed a cart full of tonics and medicinal parcels and went to see her. She wanted to try one more time to talk sense into her. She had barely crossed the threshold when she smelled something wrong. Seraphine was standing in the middle of the room and drinking in long, desperate gulps.
Seraphine! What is this? What are you drinking? It's a remedy. It can turn what's inside me, change the snake to a dragon. Seraphina, there is no such drug in the world. You will kill your child. Good. I'd rather it die than have to do it myself. Seraphine, whatever you carries, it is still your child. If it ever knew how you treated it, it would hate you. Easy for you to say, Selena. You didn't end up carrying a wretched little snake. And don't pretend you don't know what's in your belly. Everyone's whispering that you're carrying a true heir. Try swapping what you have for what I have. Then we'll see how saintly you are.
Since the physician's visit, rumors have spread through court that Celine might be carrying a true dragon heir. But everyone who knew them understood. Edric loved Celine truly. Only Seraphine believed the child was the reason. 4 months had passed like this. Celine had not gained so much as an ounce, but her face was flushed and healthy. Her skin had colour. The shadows under her eyes were gone.
Most women weaken during pregnancy. Their bodies are drawn upon. But your highness has grown stronger. Old ailments I once thought permanent have simply vanished. The only time I have ever seen a pulse like this was when the late Dragon Queen carried the Dragon King himself.
Edric, did you hear that? The baby is healing me. She's so small and already so thoughtful. She's going to be the kindest, most remarkable child.
She really is a blessing, and she hasn't even arrived yet.
Neither of them had paid any attention to the physician's final words. That my pulse resembled the Dragon King's own. Whatever I turned out to be, they would have held on to me. Celine, once she had calmed herself.
How Seraphine was faring.
At the mention of Seraphine, the physician's expression darkened.
I have never in my life seen a mother less willing to protect her own child.
Seraphine had spent the past 4 months making herself miserable. She ate food that inflamed the baby, hot, bitter things in turns. The child reacted violently, kicking without rest, and Seraphine's own suffering was considerable. She vomited constantly. Aldrich found her revolting and stayed away. Seraphine, furious, blamed everything on the child inside her. When she heard that strenuous movement might disturb the baby's sleep, she began moving without pause. When she learned the hot springs could cause damage, she soaked in them until her skin peeled.
Whatever is inside her is remarkable, frankly. After everything she's done to it, it's still holding on.
Thank every power that existed that I was not the one in there. News of both pregnancies reached the Dragon King quickly. With only 2 of his prince's consorts expecting heirs, he was openly delighted. The 7th prince, Edric, was so overjoyed when he learned of Celine's pregnancy that he didn't sleep the whole night. He pressed his lips to her belly.
Little one, don't give your mother trouble. Be good and quiet. And when you come out, I'll take you to the market and buy you meat pie.
The child won't even have teeth.
Whatever she wants, I'll find a way. I'd pull stars out of the sky if she asked.
Edric, what if it isn't a dragon? What if it's only a snake? Would you still want us?
He went still. Then he pulled her close.
Selena, do you want to leave me?
He held her tighter.
Dragon or snake or anything else in between, I won't let either of you go. Not ever.
It sounded like something a lovesick boy would say. Celine laughed and cried at the same time. I felt it too, that warmth. He built my cradle himself and carved small wooden horses for me to play with. Every evening, he pressed his ear to Celine's belly and told me stories. He even sought out the most experienced midwives in the palace and learned everything they knew about tending to mothers and infants. Celine, for her part, took care of everything, every step, every movement, so as not to disturb me. I did my part in return, and whenever I found something wrong in Celine's body, old illness, stagnant blood, a quiet weakness she had carried for years, I quietly consumed it.
Because it's a wretched thing. Selene, I know what I'm carrying. It is not a dragon. It's a little black snake. And when Aldrich sees it, he will leave me. I won't let that happen. The child isn't even born yet. How can you know what it is? And if Aldrich truly leaves you over a child, your anger belongs with him, not with it.
Seraphine wasn't listening.
Physician! Come here at once!
My lady, dragon blood is sacred. By the Dragon King's own decree, no one may end a pregnancy of their own will. Those who do are exiled from Dragonkin permanently. If you persist, I will have no choice but to report this to the Dragon King himself.
Seraphine would die sooner than leave Aldrich. She would never willingly leave the Dragon Court.
I was joking. Of course I want this child. I love this child dearly.
But the moment she stepped somewhere with no one watching, she drove her fist hard into her own belly.
You little wretch. This life, I will be rid of you.
The Dragon King had declared it plainly. Whichever of his 9 princes fathered a dragonborn child would inherit the throne. Of all 9 princes, the 3rd prince, Aldrich, had the strongest claim. His own blood was pure, and his chosen consort, Seraphine, carried traces of true dragon lineage.
This is wonderful, Seraphine. We are both with children. I never thought I would carry it again.
The familiar voice confirmed it. I was truly inside my Aunt Celine's womb. Celine was gentle and kind. Her health, however, was fragile. She had entered the palace at the same time as Seraphine and been given to the 7th prince, a man as quietly ailing as she was. While Seraphine was tormenting me, Celine had been the only one who treated me with any kindness. After I died, it was Celine who wrested my body from the dogs' mouths. She built me a small grave marker and said prayers over it every day. That was how I accumulated enough spiritual merit to stand before the ancient at all. Before I had long to enjoy it, I heard Seraphine's voice from outside.
Physician, I don't want this child. Give me a draught to end it. Seraphine, have you lost your mind? You have waited so long for this child. Why would you end it?
In my previous life, Seraphine had been cautious throughout her pregnancy. Now she was demanding an abortifacient the moment the healer confirmed the news. She had been reborn too. There was no other explanation. For 3 years, Seraphine has been saying that she is pregnant with a dragon child. The midwife brought the bundle out, and the room went completely silent. It was not a dragon. It was not even a snake. It was a small, soft, pale worm. A common earthworm wrapped in royal linen, and I thought, this is her punishment. My name is Wren. I have lived twice. The first time, I came into the world as Seraphine's daughter, just a black snake that nobody wanted. My dragon father only glanced at me. My snake mother decided I was the reason her life had fallen apart. She cut out my tongue and gouged out my eyes. She threw me into the thrall pens before I was 6 months old. Finally, they fed me to the hunting dogs and ate me. When I died, I met the ancient. She gave me a chance. I chose to be Aunt Celine's child. What I didn't account for was Seraphine. She had been given the same second chance. The healer had just confirmed the pregnancy. The moment she heard the news, she demanded 3 doses of an abortifacient draft.
Give me abortion
She thought that
pills
if she
right
ended
now.
the pregnancy, Aldrich would never leave her. But what she was carrying this time was a true dragon heir.